Good morning, watch fans. Today I'm going to answer a listener's question. He wanted to know which watch would I sell if I was going to buy this Aquaterra Skyfall 41 I've been looking at. And that's actually a pretty fair question. A lot of guys, they raise capital for expensive watches by selling other watches. I'm trying not to do that. So here are my 5 core watches that I've worked very hard to get. And these are the 5 watches that I basically got a good deal on every one of them. Would have a hard time repeating that at any distant time in the future. And there are also 5 watches that I really, really love. 3 blue, 1 black, and a digital. I got a great deal on all of them. This is my Rolex OP39, excuse me. Got a great deal on it from Watchbox, and now it's going for significantly more. Now it's been discontinued. It's gone up almost 30% in price. So got a great deal on it. I really like the watch. It is my current dress watch. Will probably remain so because of the size and the thinness and everything about it. Just kind of, to me, for my lifestyle, screams dress watch. This is my most recent acquisition in the core watches. I really wanted one amazing digital watch. And this is the GMW 5000 titanium in diamond light coating DLC. Fantastic digital watch. Sapphire crystal, screw down back. Amazing titanium bracelet. Amazing overall bracelet's fantastic. It has an app that if you don't use anything else and just the one watch, it's fine. The app's got a big giant glitch in my opinion, but still works perfectly fine. As long as you only use it one watch at a time. Very nice watch. This is the Tudor Black Bay Heritage 41. Another fantastic watch. My first luxury watch. I saved a long time for this watch. I saved money. I sold watches. I did what most people do, I sold a bunch of watches to pay for that watch. And 6 months later, I decided I liked the blue as much and bought the blue. The blue one I keep on a NATO. I have a couple of straps for it, but the NATO seems to be my current favorite. And this is my only dive watch that I consider a core watch. This is the Seiko Samurai Save the Ocean. It's got the amazing blue and black dial. It's got a really good bezel, really good action. Lines up, everything hits it. Seiko, for once, produced a mid-price watch that actually lines up. It's got a fantastic crown. It's got a really nice angular shape. I love the angular shape on it. And I kept it on a Hexad bracelet. I have the original Seiko bracelet also. But it's on Hexad because that's what it seems to love. It seems to match the rest of the watch really well. So that's my 5 core watches. And those are the 5 watches I wouldn't sell. If I had to put one more in there in the mix, it's this Casio G-Shock GA2100. It's not a hard watch to find if you're willing to pay 100% premium. $99 retail, going for right at, and the white indices going for right around $200, $210, because flippers. What are you gonna do? I bought the black painted bezel for it, and it's on the combi. So you could build this watch again tomorrow for $300 all day long, maybe $350. Not a particularly hard watch to come by. I didn't get a particularly great deal on it, but I really like it. It's hard to compare $1,700 watch to a $300 watch in reality. But come right down to it, I wish this was solar, and I wish this was round. That would really pretty much be the only thing I would change on each one. Make this one round, make this one solar, and we'd have 2 amazing watches here. But you can't have everything. I'm sure this will come out in solar eventually, and I'm sure it'll come out in a black DLC style eventually. And Casio knows their market, and they look at everything. I really believe that they'll continue on with this line to make improvements to it. For this watch, this is a square. This is the amazing square, the king of all G's. I don't think you're going to do much to it. They're going to introduce a red camouflage version, but I think the black DLC is the way to go for a conservative watch that I like to wear. So this is my 5 core watches. These aren't going anywhere. I have another 5 watches in rotation that I'm very fond of, but in reality, I'm not married to them. I could get rid of them. I could sell them off, but really, those other 5 watches add up to less than $1,000. This is significantly more than $1,000 for the watches here. If anybody wants to do the math, you know, it's a pretty big number. Something like 18 grand or something here. I think it's 6, 2, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so we're looking at $12,500 approximately, give or take, you know, depending on the sales. It's quite a bit of money there. These are great watches. These are my core. These aren't going anywhere. And these are the ones that I'll continue to talk about and continue to wear. These get the most, this gets the most wear time. This is number 2. This is number 3, pretty much, I think. Yeah. This gets the least wear time, but still it's the best iWatch, in my opinion, for the price. This is the best iWatch on the market. For me, because of the size. I know the Seiko, the Orient Komatsu is technically a better watch on paper, but I thought I didn't like the dial as much. The dial's okay. The dial's very nice, and it's got sapphire, and it's got an in-house movement, all that happy stuff. This is a bigger watch. It has a better case design, in my opinion, a much better crown than the Orient Komatsu. This also costs twice as much, and it doesn't have sapphire. It has a mineral. But all those things are fine, you know. I love this watch. That's why I sold the Komatsu and kept this one. So that's my 5-core watches, and I wanted anyone to thought about, you know, when they go to buy another luxury watch, and everyone's going to try and get another watch at some point. No one's happy with their watches the way they are. They all want one more watch. Just think about your core. What the watch collection has meant to you, how you've gotten where you are, and where you want to go. You have 5-core watches like I do, or 1-core watch, or 10-core watches. I'd like to hear your comments in below, and tell me what you think is the one watch you have you'll never part with. This has been Big Jim with the Big Wrist, talking about my favorite core watches. Have a great day.